What does an integrative medicine hospital look like? We had the pleasure of taking a tour around one in Germany with Dr. David Martin as our tour guide. I'm here with Dr. David Martin, who is going to take us around the hospital here. Doc, tell us a little bit about what we can expect on the tour.
You can expect to see a hospital that from the very onset was built to provide integrative medicine, and yet it is the regional hospital of the Filter Clinic area. It's also responsible for this airport here. So it provides a full range of conventional medicine, but embedded in integrative aspects, which means herbal therapies, art therapies, counseling, and a spiritual view of the human being. So we love the fruit of the mechanistic and materialistic science, and we use it, but we actually see that embedded in a background where the human is more than just an assimilation of molecules.
Nothing like this in the United States. We're so glad to be here, and part of the reason why the event was in Stuttgart. So let's go and take a tour.
We're actually the regional hospital for the surrounding region, including the Stuttgart airport. So we have a helicopter landing place over there, we have an ICU inside here, we have an emergency room over there. Up there is oncology, and then the gynecology and the birthing station. Over there is surgery and anesthetics. The surgery rooms are inside there, and everything you see here is the children's department. We have 3 gardens around the clinic. We try to encourage patients to be able to go out. There's a little fountain and a stream over there, and there are several play areas. And all the children's rooms for the bigger children, not the neonates, have direct access from their room into the garden on the other side. Receiving intensive care, and yet we try to keep the noise level as low as possible and try to make the atmosphere in such a way that people don't feel the shock of being in a hospital. We have about 2,000 deliveries per year here, which is more, for example, than the Freiburg University Clinic next door. And we specialize in trying to enable natural delivery, which also means that we have to be able to deploy high-tech delivery in a few minutes with cesarean sections, for example, if things come to a crisis. The women are asked to just follow these dots, and then they will be welcomed by the midwife. We have about 11 to 15, well, last year we had 13% of C-sections, and the average in Germany is about 35%. And in many countries in the world, as you know, it's much, much higher, up to 70%. So we think this number around here is probably right, even though the real number maybe should even be lower, because we get a lot of patients coming here who have also complicated pregnancies. And yet we manage to keep these numbers. We're lucky to still be able to clean the hospital with a mixture of antiseptic and essential oils. And that makes the hospital smell a little bit different. We have a natural cork floor, and yet with the natural cork floor and these natural ways of disinfections, we actually have a very, very good microbial rates. These are all monitored very, very carefully all around Germany. We've learned also to use the antibiotics differently, and in Tübingen University as well. We stop using the antibiotic as soon as we see the child is better and the CRP is below 1. When I studied at university, we learned, most of you probably did too, that we have to continue the antibiotics for at least 5 or 7 or 10 days. And that is scientifically wrong. And we can stop the antibiotics as soon as the child is doing well, and in almost all of the cases, it does the rest by himself. The child does the rest by himself.
Thanks so much for watching, and for more great clips like this, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I've created a special free video just for you. It's called the 5 Steps to Becoming a Leader in Your Wellness Community, and it'll give you some of the starting points on how to position yourself as the leader in your zip code of your health community. All you have to do is click on the link below.